All right, it's Jay today.
And Gwen tomorrow.
And we're currently in Wall, South Dakota, and we're gonna make our way to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where we're spending the night. And yeah, I also want to give a shout out to Wall Harley Davidson dealership. You guys rock. When you guys see this video, I mean, the overwhelming compassion that you guys have is very cool. The kindness and everything. I mean, I appreciate that, especially, you know, when we're out of towner and tourists here. So that was really cool. So thank you again, Wall Drug Harley Davidson dealership employees, especially because I collect lapel pins and shot glasses. So but that was really cool. So it is currently 2:41. Car says it's 104 degrees, but I know that's not true.
That's the car temperature.
And it is 7/18, so July 18th, 2024.
It's a Thursday.
And there's a lot of Corvettes here. There's some sort of national Corvette thing going on.
Yeah, a national event.
But there's a lot here in the area. There's probably like 30 or 40 back there at that gas station. So, but yeah, apparently the Badlands are right up if we keep going straight.
Right,
but we are not going to the Badlands. We'll have to do that some other time.
We will be visiting the Goodlands.
We'll be visiting the Goodlands, like Gwen says.
Oh, that looks
so. Oh, that's not cool. I feel bad for that guy. But anyway, so we're gonna film a little bit. We'll time lapse a little bit, and then oh, look at that.
Must be a Sinclair gonna be there.
It's not just a big dinosaur for you to play around with.
For that one.
Wall Drugs dinosaur.
Oh, because it looks exactly like the ones from
the Sinclair gas stations, yeah.
They stole a Sinclair dinosaur and the Wall Drug made one.
But anyway, the reason why I was thanking the Harley Davidson dealership employees back there at Wall, like as soon as they found out that we were part-time content creators, they jumped on, and I'm suspecting a couple of them are going to subscribe to our channel. If not, no big deal. Watching the videos is just as good. But I appreciate all you guys, and anybody else that has subscribed. You guys are awesome. You guys are the rock, and it keeps us
to all of our subscribers.
It keeps us motivated to keep doing this, to show you the cool content. So, and with that, we're gonna keep going on this road, this long road here in South Dakota. So.
3 hours and 50 minutes.
291 miles.
Next rest stop is 60-something miles away, I believe.
How do you know that?
And hopefully it's not one of those weird, yucky composting ones. Just saying.
I love the 80 mile an hour. That is so awesome. Something gap. I didn't get that. I wouldn't say I was going along quickly. I think it's so cool how they're using everything. So they're actually baling hay here right in the medium and on the side of the road. Like I've never seen that before. That's the first time that I've seen them bale hay here right next to the side of the road. And if that's what they have to do, that is awesome. Like right there, 2 round bales. That is so cool. Good for them. Use the resources.
Maybe
and
they
plus,
own that. Somebody built the road right through their land.
That may be true. So, but yeah, it's very beautiful out here. Very beautiful. And it's 2:44, so not too bad. We didn't stay too long there at Wall Drug, even though, like I said, you could easily spend, how many hours do you think to cover everything? Oh, probably 2 or 3 hours and probably still not see everything. I mean, I knew the dinosaur was somewhere, but I didn't see it downtown. And then when I saw it there, I'm like, oh, that's where everybody has been going to get pictures. But again, like I said, we're kind of on a crunch time, and I honestly didn't think we'd actually get to stop at Wall Drug. So spending the short amount of time I was there, I'm happy, because we will come back. We'll come back and film the area. We'll go to the Badlands, See this
Yeah,
area?
it would be interesting to see the Badlands.
I'm just kind of interested on what it's all about. Like, it's just weird. Like, why do they call it the Badlands? I mean, you know.
Because you can't really grow stuff there.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of states, but...
How the Badlands were named. The French trappers who explored the West in the early 1800s called the area a bad land to cross. The Dakota Indians labeled it Makosika, meaning land bad. Remember, they had no paved highways or visitor center to make the traveling easier.
Okay, that makes sense.
What are the Badlands good for? Much of the area within the Badlands is level and fertile and is covered with native grasses. Most of the land was homesteaded years ago. Some of the settlers' descendants still live on the ranches and run good-sized herds of cattle and sheep. The stock does well on the native grasses, and seldom do the ranchers need to buy other feeds. Well, that's kind of cool. With enough rain, wheat makes a good, high-quality crop. Wildlife in the Badlands.
Yeah, what do they
A
have?
variety of creatures roam this area. They include prairie dogs, porcupines, mice, cottontails, and jackrabbits, black-footed ferrets, bull snakes, racers, prairie rattlers, antelope, deer, eagles, and coyotes. In the late 1800s, buffalo and bighorn sheep were hunted.
Look at they're doing hay right there. I'm sorry. I thought that was cool. Go ahead.
Squirrel. Squirrel. Oh, so the buffalo and bighorn sheep were hunted to where they were nearly extinct, but then to revive the look of that time period, the National Park Service has been reintroducing those animals to the park. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
cool.
Yeah, that is very neat.
And that would be the Badlands National Park, which would be another stamp in your
That is
your
true.
park book
That is true.
for people who have park books.
Yeah, we got a passport book. I think I showed you guys that in another video where we collect stamps on our journeys and going throughout the country. The funny thing is we've been to the Smoky Mountains countless times. I have been, and Gwen too, and I never got a stamp. But that's okay because we'll go back. The funny thing is we got 2 stamps. We got one from the National Park Service at the Arch there in St. Louis, Missouri, and then we got Mount Rushmore today. But like I said, the Smoky Mountains we'll have to do at a later date. So. Bigfoot Road. I wonder if Bigfoot lives down there.
I've seen Bigfoot everywhere.
Yeah,
Or
me
I've
too,
heard
kind of.
about
Me too.
Bigfoot everywhere.
So how many acres is the Badlands? Does it say?
Do I look like Google? Confused me with Google? What the heck?
Well, you're reading a map, you know, like I thought.
I'm not reading a map.
You're reading something over there.
The story about the people who started All Truck.
Oh my God, she is something else. She's on fire today. Holy cow. Wow. You're something else. So interesting that it goes from pavement to this huge dirt road off to the right. Like that dirt road back there just goes for miles, like up over that mountain ridge thing back over there, which is interesting. But it was paved once you get off the highway, and then all of a sudden It goes to dirt road.
Just gravel. Oh, I'm sure there.
As long as it's not on the road. Telling Gwen that like look at all those black cows just all huddled up right there.
Soaking in the sun.
It's not, currently my car's saying 97 degrees. It was 104 earlier, it says, but that's because the car was sitting in the sun, I imagine. But all these cows, and again, they put out, I mean, they're all, I imagine they put out a lot of heat being that close to each other, but they're all just piled up there, and there's no shade anywhere out there. And I feel so, oh, look at that, oversized load. Hey, we've passed 2 of those before.
Your attention span is about the size of a gnat.
You're so mean.
You start with the cows, then all of a sudden something else comes by, and you just stop in the middle and like here's something else.
Anyway, so, but yeah, I just, it's a lot to take in. Sad.
Time lapse for a while?
Yeah, I think so. We're gonna go ahead and time lapse it, and then we'll.
Comment below if you have a preference over time lapsing or watching things real time.
Me personally, I like to watch them live, especially when it's real scenic. But here, there's nothing, so we'll time lapse it.
Oh, after you just said how beautiful it was. We're at a rest stop in South Dakota, and Jay has found a ferret on a leash. You could see it better when it was walking on the sidewalk.
So we made it to Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Not yet.
Well, we're right on the outskirts.
Not yet.
78 degrees here, and it is currently 8:03 p.m.
And 10 miles away.
And that is Central Time Zone. So But yeah, it's been a long day with some crazy side trips.
And more to come yet this evening.
Oh yeah, but it'll be fun. You'll have to stay tuned and make sure you watch those videos. Those will be different ones. So. But and Fargo. So Fargo, North Dakota. Yeah, I imagine.
Or not going to North Dakota.
No, but I believe that's what that, because it was saying Fargo, and I think that there's some exit probably for Fargo, North Dakota. We're not going there.
Our next state will be Minnesota.
Yes, next state will be Minnesota. You'll have to stay tuned for that one. That'll be a different video. So 1.3 miles, we're going to the right on 29. I almost wonder if that's the 29 that runs, you know, out from Green Bay.
Does that even make it to Minnesota?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think now, and I don't know. Probably not the same 29, because I think it's a highway and not an interstate. So, but I don't know. All I know is that I'm going to the right on 29.
A lane that doesn't currently exist.
Well, hopefully, oh, somebody got a deer. Hopefully we get to, where was that? Was that Wyoming that like they had all the lanes closed and you had to go out of your way?
I mean, it seems like maybe they put you over there.
Oh, right there. Yeah, right at the end down there. You can see where it says exit. That's downtown Sioux Falls right there, off in the distance. Not 100% sure, first time being here. So. When you're looking for one, you can't even find one. taking 12th Street to downtown. And 1.6 miles. Southeast Technical College. How are we having this luck with construction? I think that it's closed, but then they're going to let us exit like right at the last minute. At least I hope.
So do we have to move over? Or is it's the other right lane maybe?
Who knows?
It's the lane next to us, I think.
I don't know. I just know that the construction is just crazy. Crazy.
Oh, I see cars going to the right. Let's wait till Dunkin'
Oh, it's a diamond thing or whatever they call that. Alright, coming into downtown now, it looks like.
I think it's a little bit further.
Well, this is part of Sioux Falls, downtown.
Well, yeah, it's Sioux Falls. I don't think this is part of downtown.
Well, yeah, it is.
It seems a little spaced out for a downtown.
Well, that's fine. In my mind, it's downtown.
Okay.
Downtown Charlie Brown. Falls Park. Big Sioux River.
Alright, on the South Range.
Oh, they got a cannon and all kinds. Oh, it's like a ship there. That's interesting.
Lewis, your first stop.
Aw, who didn't know that? Who didn't know that?
Jumping.
Tenths of a mile. Get out of here. Minnesota. We're not the only one far away from home.
Well, Minnesota's right next door.
I know, but I don't know how far. It just seems like it could be far. Who knows? Banana cream pie.
The Deluxe Motel has seen better days.
There's a four-wheeler going down the street back there. Right, you say.
So probably the lights. South Grange.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. So our hotel is over here somewhere. 30 miles.
Half a mile. Should be on the left.
Yep.
Like little box or stuff.
Must be counting cars. Next driveway, maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see the word home. Hometown.
Oh yeah, I do too.
So is that a driveway where those people are walking?
I
on,
think
maybe?
so, but I don't know for sure. And this is where we're staying. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and stop the video here, and we'll do the tour later. We'll talk to you later.